Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Frost and Fire episode 92. So last episode we ended up on a bit of a cliffhanger because a swarm of centipedes landed on our home tile. And I am going to work to clear these centipedes as fast as I can. I also have a Lancer here that needs to get bashed by Bash. So I'm going to get him to deal some damage. I'm also, of course, hosting Larry, who's only here for 13 more hours, and then Calc, who's here for 11 more days for honor. This raid destroyed my unstable power cells, unfortunately, which means that that smelter is gone. And now that these unstable power cells are gone, I might as well remove their housings. I have a Raptor here just tanking so that I can keep destroying. Bash is actually going to go try to close this front door, preventing the mechs from coming in, while these snipers clean up everybody from behind. Faster, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Let's close that on them. Just kill it already. All right, and doors closed. Good. All right, that centipede should be down any second. And all of these mechs here now have a clear path to walk to these snipers, who are going to start pushing towards the back of the pack. Things I would like to get done in this episode. So I would like to add, and I started to do this, but I would like to finish adding the rear turrets back here. So I think what I'm going to do is Phoenix and Bash, you're going to go on Stay Fortified, and I am going to start to work on that where I add little turret pods or whatever to call it. I'm not really sure. Turret holders back here. So we're going to put eight turrets back there, which means that we need to run power in the walls like this. Maybe like that. And then dead power about here. So we'll have them start working on that because it looks like they're idle. The rest of the snipers are going to try to work through the remaining centipedes as fast as I humanly can to prevent, you know, mental breaks and stuff like that. I'm a little worried about there being mental breaks. Other things I wanted to do, Phoenix, could you call in, or actually Bash, you're standing right there. Call in a caravan from the machinists for bulk goods. And then I think what I'm going to need to do is, unfortunately, call in the Imperial caravan again, because I am almost certain that they are not going to show. All right, Hippie, I need you for a sec. Skip that way. In fact, skip twice. Okay. Now we could just shoot these centis as fast as I can, and Raptor's gonna choke up and get them to shoot each other too. As much as I can encourage centipede on centipede violence, I will do so. Come on, I berserked him. I thought. Maybe I didn't. No, don't break the shield. Ah, it's broken. Darn. Because a broken shield takes a very, very, very long time to go back to normal. Once it's broken for a while. So now I'm just gonna have Raptor play hide and go seek with mechanoids. Oh, we're getting shot at by the pikes. Go away, pikeman. Nope, stop it. Alright, we're making pretty quick work of this group, pitting them against each other. Let's try to get rid of the fire as fast as we can. Okay, shield belt's coming back. I don't have the, oh, there we go. Now I have the heat. All right, the Inferno is downed. Now that all that's left is some highly damaged centipedes that will be easy to dispatch. Nope. I thought I could get close enough for Berserk, but they were going to get triggered on me. Nope, that was pointless. Didn't realize how close the other one was to death. Raptor, start heading back to the base now, because you're gonna have to call in a Imperial Trader. And then I have a ton of these shooters that are like really on the brink of mental break. I pushed them harder than I should have. But I thought I would have been done by now. All right, Hippie is going to help them get back to the base quickly. So we minimize mental breaks, and Hippie, while you walk in, everybody else now could be unrestricted, and we'll start to haul everything back. So last episode, I did make 6 of the 8 turrets I'm going to need, so all I need to do is make 2 more. And then let's go ahead and remove the roof off of here, prepping for more scanning. So 3 of them are brink of mental break. Doesn't make me feel good. Let's see if I needed to call in another trader. No, it says it says they're coming in. Sort of. I doubt they are, so I'm gonna try to call them again in 21 hours. Because there's only a brief period of time before before everybody will refuse to come due to heat. It looks like I have a bit of a food shortage. I don't have any more rice, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that and probably shift them over to fine meals. Because my guess is this rice won't finish first. I suppose we made a lot more biofuel than I had realized, but oh well. Raptor needs treatment with both a healer and enhancer. He'll be fine. All right, here's the shuttle for Storbeck. I'm going to have probably Hippie's a happy one, so I'll have Hippie load. We are just about done mining up all the steel that's here, so I'm going to start working towards setting up a little mining outpost up here where I enclose it so that the unstable power cell can't be taken out the way they took out the one for the smelter. So that kind of sucked. Bye-bye, Larry. So now that Storbeck is an acolyte, he is going to require a shrine or a throne. So let's get one built. Done. Jade? No, we'll just do marble. Even though Raptors is steel. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on the temperature now because we are soon going to be shifting over from winter to summer clothing. And animals, you can start helping me haul again. There's a little bit of uranium left to mine, and then we'll be moving the deep drills. And let's go ahead and uninstall these heaters. Other things that would be nice for me to do is to fill in some of the this wall cave thing. I'm also going to need to repair a whole lot of the monument wall protector things, whatever you want to call it. Taking a look back here for the turrets here, I am going to install deadfall traps right in front of where the turrets are going to be installed to make it harder for enemies to smash these turrets. And then the concept of these turrets is so that I can juggle brawlers left and right in the kill box, giving them valid targets when I want them to travel a specific location. I also want to change the plan here. I'm going to have dotted lines. So this dotted line represents the furthest range of these turrets here. And then this dotted line is for the autocannons, and this dotted line is, or this solid lines is for uranium and autocannon. Just so that I have a visual indicator of what the ranges are. All right, Bash is working on the meditation throne. Another thing that would be good for me to do is to switch back to standard weapons. So Gabe and Leth. Actually, Leth, you keep digging. Dig until you're done. Let's switch there. JD and Storbeck. Great. So Storbeck's going to become an acolyte soon. As soon as I have that meditation throne. And here we go. I also need to prop open this door, or really bad things happen. So let's get that done. And Raptor, is it time to call in another trade caravan? You know, the second one I'm going to pay for. 5 hours. So at 18, let's say 19 o'clock, we'll be good for that. Another thing I need to do is to have a overflow stockpile, because we're kind of out of room here. So I'll call this overflow. And I'm going to copy and paste with a low priority. As soon as we have these trade caravans come in, I should be able to free up a lot of space that has been, you know, filled previously with people's stuff. So this is the last portion of steel done, and now we can work on the deep drill outpost thing for uranium. I'm trying to stockpile a ridiculous amount of uranium if possible. Hey, Raptor can use silver drop. And there is Storbeck's meditation throne. So with that, quest accept. So here is the Silent ceremony. Here's the Silent bestower. And Storbeck. Let's do it. Done. He gained a permit and also He wants apparel appropriate for his title, which I don't think is... Oh, he gained water skip. Boo. I don't know if he's going to get appropriate attire, being completely honest. I might try to make him armor like Raptor. We'll see. We will see. But now it's past 19 o'clock, so let's call in the United Cities caravan again, so that I can pay 30 goodwill for 1 Imperial trader. I think the last caravan didn't come in because of temperature tolerances, but it didn't refund me, which is a big old bummer. So Storbeck now has, well, he has no personal bedroom, but that's not true. Here is his personal bedroom. So let's get that back. And then this is a hospital bed. And a heat wave. So if we have a heat wave, out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to turn on the air conditioning already, so that we don't have any spoiled food or anything like that. Because it's probably going to whiplash the temperature from -10 Celsius to, like, I don't know, I'm going to guess like 50 Celsius. Something absurd in that range of temperature. Another thing I want to do is let's go ahead and lower the priority for rice in the hoppers, because I need to cook simple meals. And make a lot of repairs up here. And make sure to prop open these doors, because that's why everything got broken in the first place. Okay, Leth and Gabe, let's start hollowing the deep drill stuff. Storbeck now wants Acolyte specific apparel and has an undignified bedroom. The bedroom is too small. Not really sure that A, I care, or B, I'm gonna fix it. I could switch him into Gabe and Leth's, because obviously this is a count bedroom, because we had built this originally for counts. But then that leaves Gabe and Leth in this little stinker, and then JD here or something. I don't know. I'll consider it. It really depends on if his moods... I don't know. It's one of these, like, the squeakiest wheel gets the oil. So if it really becomes an issue and a problem, I might work to fix it and move around some bedrooms, but we'll see. So here's some rear turrets, and then let's paint a max range zone for the rear turrets as well. They can reach up to that line. And we have dead power and deadfall traps to protect them. All right, it is 11C, so it's gone up 20 degrees Celsius very, very, very quickly because of the heat wave. I figured that it was going to do that. That's why I turned the ACs on. And we have a raid of Reapers. They're preparing a while. Oh, man, but I have unstable power cells there. All right, everybody stay fortified. I might have to update the fortified. No, the fortified zone looks good. And then animals, go inside. So we have one group in the south. Whoa, that's kind of a lot of them. Actually, these two groups I don't think are going to mess with the unstable power cell or the drill. And then if these guys are preparing a while, there's also the possibility of calling in a orbital bombardment on them. But I'm not really sure we're going to need to. They're pretty large in number, and they have a lot of brawlers, so that might become the difficulty. Because there's a lot. They're pretty well geared, in other words. But there's a permit choice ready here. and I'm going to accept Trooper Squad. So both Storbeck and Raptor can call on troopers on demand. Hope that's the right choice. We'll see. Let's, if they're preparing a while, let's make sure that we have our kill box in perfect mint ready condition. Because there is 22, yeah, there's a lot of enemies. 14, 22, 19. I'm not excited about that. If only, oh yeah, here we go. They're beginning assault. Hey, we scanned Plasteel Underground. Oh, right next to the base too. That's beautiful. The only bit of good news in a sea of bad news. So I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to help my odds in this fight. Trying to get the turrets in place and everyone ready, I suppose. Let's get the lights on. Bash, you're not going to make it. I'm going to keep the back turrets off for now. So Phoenix and Bash, you're going to be along this wall here. Calc, oh boy, did you ever pick a bad time to show up? So, or good time, I don't know. Bad time for you, good time for me. Calc, I'm going to assign you to stay indoors because I don't think it's really safe outdoors now. All the other shooters, let's reconvene. Calc's, yeah, only has pain block, so that's really not going to be all that helpful. So this is the last turret that didn't make it, that's fine. And then I think what I'm going to do is, given the quantity of incoming raiders, is turn the everything on. I haven't turned everything on in a long time. But I think it's one of these that's just going to be necessary because of the how well geared these Reapers are. Especially the brawlers. So we do have shooters that are going to be annoying, but like they're not as damaging as the brawlers are. So I have Phoenix and Bash out here to try to repair on the fly. All right, let's turn off the slugs for now, and then let's draw them in closer. All right, my shooters take position. And Bash, with you out there, they're just going to keep shooting. Oh, my lord, that's a lot of them. All right, here comes brawlers. A wave of brawlers. So I think the brawlers were stuck for a bit. Yeah, no, the slugs are going to have to turn on. Come on, that turret's already up. They're kind of jerks, and they like to damage turrets that are already turned off. So I have some of these turrets turned on, which is, you can see the benefit of having sort of like back turrets. Oh, who's throwing stuff? Oh, Zill. I don't think I need to go for Zill. Alright, so my front row turrets are real busted. These turrets back here are going to blow because the new wave of brawlers are coming in. That's why I put the walls between them, so it wouldn't spread. Oh my god, that is a lot of brawlers. Turn these back on. It's quite the mega swarm. Well, I'm glad I just found underground plasteel, because I'm going to need it almost immediately. Alright, go away, horseweed. Alright, any of the forward turrets, let's turn off, drawing in the enemies closer. And then just do a quick reload and see about, oh, get off that turret. No, come on. Such a jerk thing to do. Keep rearming. I don't want anyone going in yet, because there's still plenty enemies left. Alright, so let's turn these off. It's not really safe for me to be out here. So all the shooters, stop what you're doing, reconvene. One, two, three, four, five. And my brawler's coming in the back. Alright, on. I should keep this one off because it's damaged. And now I'm behind them, brawling them. Raptor, you can come out here now too. And there's two left, Yanshui and El Coco. Alright, shooters, you're dismissed. Brawlers will do the rest. That was unbelievably damaging. Somewhat enlightening about the dangers of the melee. I knew they were dangerous. The problem is there's just so many of them. We got so massively overwhelmed. So there's tons and tons and tons and tons of plasteel stuff to replace. Given that we have a decent... Oh, they took it out. The deep drill's gone and the unstable power cell is gone. Alright. I was going to say, given that we have a decent amount of uranium, I'm going to focus on the plasteel over here instead. Because we now have a dramatically high need for plasteel all of a sudden. I have no idea why. But it's a good indicator of how rampaging the in-game reactor rates are going to be. I'm going to get my butt kicked unless I get more ready than I currently am. Total butt kicking. People are starving because I have Okay, let's switch over to find meals. And where's the machinists? Okay, they're still out here. They took a little bit of damage, but Raptor, there's no time to waste. Let's get out there and trade. I'm glad they survived. So, machinists, you have got raw fungus for me to buy. I guess I'm going to buy it. I've got some eggs to sell. You can barely afford. I'm going to buy their cloth because I've been using it for corsets. I can turn the cloth into more money. Selling some damaged clothing. And that is about all the money Cold and flak helmet. That is about all the money that they have available. Unless I can find something else to buy. Don't really need the steel beds. Do you guys have... No. Low shield pack I don't really care for. Second full helmet. There we go. Alright, let's sell more damaged clothing. Actually, I'm going to keep those shirts because they're not totally worn out. And I'm going to sell corsets instead. Good enough. I'm overpaying by 2 silver, but that's fine. All right, everybody here can be unrestricted. Calc will stay fortified. And let's haul things in. It's too bad they didn't have more food. So, I'm going to quickly switch back to simple meals only because we just bought a bunch of veg that I'll be able to make into simple meals to bridge the gap until we have our rice harvest ready. No one really needs meds for any reason. Let's go ahead and assign the summer brawling and summer shooting, switching clothing. I'm a little worried about them eating, like, their animals eating the food that I bought, so I'll get that hauled out of their way. All right, there is a ridiculous amount of cleanup to be had. You know, there's 51 skeleton corpses. I'm gonna get raptors start churning through them for steel. This was a bit of a bummer. I just moved that up and it got smoked. Oh, speaking of getting smoked, I didn't see this either. So I guess what happened was the North group that came here took a detour and just destroyed all this stuff and then left. Very, very uncool. Most of the mini turrets have already been replaced. I didn't lose actually too many. But I'm gonna force the miners to start to get deep drilling going. A lot of the fire foam got popped. Oh, and a mech hive scattered all over the place. Taking a look, I don't think that there's any mech hives in my base. The problem with this, of course, is I'm in no way ready for a mech hive. So let me switch over to sniper rifles. I'm just going to assume that a lot of them are going to be centipedes. Oh yeah, a lot of them. 3, well, let's go to numbers. We've got 5 centipedes, a lancer, 2 pikemen, and a scyther. That's not that bad. So, Calc, you're going to be staying inside. And then everyone else, let's get ready to smush. There's enough centipedes that I'm going to have to switch back to sniper rifles. So, deja vu. Okay, there goes one. Fire. I do want to close the door so that the centipedes don't come actually into the kill box, because the kill box ain't reloaded. It's not really ready. Let's keep falling back. So I'm going to race there with my brawlers and... Oh, actually, they're coming to me. That'll work. All right, heat wave is over. Cool. It's 53 Fahrenheit. So I know I have both the heater and the coolers on, which is a little weird, but that's just how it's going to be. I'm going to wait for this pikeman to come in and then close the door on it. Let's back up. Oh, one tapped by Raptor. Slice the brain out. All right, the rest of these centipedes aren't really clustered together, so berserks don't work that well. Phoenix and Bash, I'm gonna have you guys stay fortified so that you continue to like repair stuff, because you're both of our, you know, you represent our constructors. And then the snipers are gonna come and continue to snipe the mechs here. Oh, I didn't even close that door. Okay, cool. I will do that in just a second. All right, snipers. Let's get out there. Could you just get shot already by my mini turrets? Done. Okay, cool. All right, Raptor. 2 of these centipedes are on top of one another. So as soon as you finish that meal, let's go and berserk. Because there's not a lot of cutting room down here. I will run out of room. Hippie can always send them skipped back, but that's not a good long-term solution. So that's 2, 3, 4, and I think I killed the 5th. Yeah, so it's just 4 centipedes. That's not that bad. It's just annoying that it happened when it happened, because I was still trying to repair the... Whoa, hello. Still trying to repair the old kill box. I'm offering myself up as a target. The spin up of the heavy charge blaster is kind of a while, so if you just sort of dance back and forth here, you could even shift queue it up. They can't effectively target you before you leave, which is funny. Like this. It's a pretty good way of gaming it. Given my shield belt, I don't really need to be doing this because I don't think the centipede would do enough damage to break the shield belt anyway. And now that the other one's in range, use berserks. Oh, that one died real fast. And friendlies of rebel farmers. Interesting. That's a lot of friendlies. You know, I could have used you in the last fight. I don't really need... how many friendlies are... I don't need 118 friendlies for one centipede. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that incapable. But the sentiment is appreciated, I suppose. Oh, to have allies. Oh, they actually get to do something here. Well, they haven't hit yet. I think this did... Alright, you got short-bowed once. So, yes. You technically helped, which is all I can say about the benefit of having friendlies. Technically helpful. It's kind of funny. All right, friendlies, bye-bye. Bye-bye. It was a pleasure having you show up, but you're no longer needed or necessary. All right, let's make sure to prop this door back open so that we do have a maze of a kill box. And continue to focus on repairs and replace. And let's go ahead and allow all, and then re-forbid the meat. Looks like my... Oh, yep, my rice is ready to go. Gabe and... Yeah, Gabe's going to join me here in helping with the rice. Not just Phoenix, because Phoenix has a lot of repair quests to do. Well, I feel very protected, but it's also very stupid because I don't need the level of protection they are offering. It's like completely pointless to have so many allies. I find it funny, though. Alright, hauling in the silver, and then I'm going to haul in the rest of the cloth. Who knew that there was this many humans that existed in the world? Okay, that was the temperature spoiled eggs, anyway. So rot. Rot for all I care. Rot. There we go. So we finally have a decent amount of rice. Well, not quite yet, but we have an okay amount of rice. Where are the other... Okay, they're just all clustered around. Given my luck with centipedes, I might even just leave my sniper rifles on. Or put them in this stockpile or something so I don't have to travel very far for them. That might not be a terrible idea. Utility... Weapons, ranged, sniper rifle. Actually, in fact, I could do sniper rifle, assault rifle, and charge rifle. So we can swap back easily. So charge rifle, assault rifle. So I'm not really using the lances anymore. They're nice with high pen, but their range is inferior to a sniper rifle, and their DPS is inferior to everything else. So they're niche, I guess you could say. Alright, so now we're starting to mine up plasteel, which will help with all the repairs and replacements, as we really got hit pretty hard by the, whatever it was, 100, it wasn't a full 100, but 60 Reapers or something like that came. That's nasty. All right, and now they're leaving. Congratulations. Oh, whoa. That's a social fight. Raptor. Go help Camissa. What happened to you? They tore your neck savagely with their teeth? Okay, good to know. Don't pick a fight with those tribals. They will try to kill you with their teeth. Guest. Dr. Care, no meds. And you are a massive alcohol addict. Oh boy, you're gonna just make the best patient ever. It's tough because being an addict like that means that you go through, you can go through pretty penalizing withdrawals while like being tended, and you end up, oh, not, come on guys. What, are you taking a cue from our guests? Alright, so she's capable of walking, and Gabe's clothing just became tattered. His pants became tattered during that social fight. Nice. That's just great. So the Reapers have been shredded. Another one? What is this? You joining Fight Club on me? And not only that, but you beat up the guest. I guess Calc is not well liked by many, and is completely rivaled by Hippie. All right, Maverick gave birth to twins, butchered twins, but twins. This old hops are going to turn to rice because we have a sort of a low rice count. Sunblocker, a 36-year-old named Bundy. Allison is calling from nearby. He's hiding. He wants to flee here. There's a sunblocker machine and a cluster of hostile mechanoid structures and another threat. Allison joins me. No, I'm sorry, Allison. I'm not really taking on a sunblocker. But with that said, I am out of time. So you know what I'm going to do? Turn off all of my heaters because, well, it's hot now. And then wrap this up. We'll have Calc for another just shy of a week, and Camissa until Camissa heals up. We have a lot of repair to do, and if you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.